Good morning. George from California. I'd like to start by sharing with you that about 10 or 12 years ago I had a neurologist and I asked him, hey, what am I going to be like in the future? What's my MS going to be like? How's it going to affect my body? And he said, George, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't really tell you what it's going to be like. We'll just have to see how it goes. Anyway, today I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about how Tecifedera is going for me. I've been on Tecifedera for a month, and also update on Ampyra. Start off with Ampyra. I think it's helping. I can stand longer, and I remember when I first went and saw the doctor, the specialist, the neurologist in San Francisco. I went in there, I was kind of down because it felt like my body, my affected body, my left side was getting heavier, and I was having to put more effort into dragging it, into bringing it, making it come along with me, you know. But now I feel like my good side has gotten stronger, and maybe my other side, it has, you know, because for a long time, if you guys know what it's like to have an affected arm, you know that it kind of just hangs there, and you kind of want to lift it, but you don't. But you know, things have changed. It really has. Now I can move it around. You know, I could say it's the Ampyra, but I could also say it's the yoga. I practice a lot of yoga, you know, and I'm feeling like I'm using my upper body, you know, more. Even though it was always affected, I feel like I'm using it. I always remember my grandma saying, use your left side, use your bad side. You can't just neglect it. So I feel like I really am using it more. And if you guys know that someone who's had MS, that after about 3 or 4 of these, you're like frozen, it's not going to happen. So I'm really going to give some recognition to Ampyra that maybe it has improved maybe really it has improved my affected side. And but what it really has done too, it's affected my good side. So lots of times, you know what it's like too if you have MS and one side's affected is your good side's going, good side, and your left side's dragging. So I'm always trying to kind of balance it out, you know, not too fast here and not too slow here, and you know, so I can always walk, and I'm always making some kind of adjustment. So I really feel like the Ampyra has really helped me. And I'm like this morning, I've been up early and did a lot of things, and I'm feeling pretty good. So I thought, oh, I'm going to make a update on Ampyra and Tecfidera too. And the doctor did say, she said, keep up the exercise, because this little doctor, man, pushing down really hard on my arms like that. And finally I said, man, you're strong. You're stronger than my good side, and I've been dragging this body around for years, you know, since '84 it seems like. But anyhow, so I think the Ampyra is really helping with it, with the MS, making more physical. My hands, again, I will not stop emphasizing that, it really has helped. And the doctor felt that the Ampyra was helping, she could see that. And now the Tecfidera, I've been on Tecfidera for about a month. You know how they have you start half dose, and I started it. Initially the first dose, I experienced a flush where your face gets kind of warm and hot, you know. I was very fortunate, only one time. But the problem that I did have, I noticed, is that it's diarrhea. I had diarrhea, you know, really soft stools, you know, really soft stools. And yeah, you know, when you're kind of like not really, can't make it to the bathroom real quick, and you're kind of slow getting there, it's really a struggle. Part of the process, though. I'm not going to let that get me down, whether it's here or not. But anyhow, I told my doctor about it. She says give it about 3 months and it should subside. And I know that the body develops a tolerance, and we go through all these adjustments too. So, but today I can tell you I'm not having that problem now. It seems like my stools are getting a little bit harder. I'm being straight honest with everybody here. I don't have anything to hide. I'm telling you the truth as I'm experiencing it, because I want to help people. You know, I think that my background, I was like an RN for years, and at the end of my career I worked convalescent hospital for like 6 years, and I got to see humanity, so I try to be really honest with you. So I asked her, well, what do you think I'm doing? How do you think the Tecfidera is helping me? Of course, it's only been a month, but she says, you know, I have never seen where any of these new medicines really make a difference in people's life, actually. And I mean, it's maybe she was talking about immediately, of course. I said, oh, it's kind of like copaxone. You know, when we start taking these medications that slow down the progression, it's kind of like no news is good news. So I was kind of feeling that, you know, and I'm okay with that, because someone told me, hey, George, you know, if this medication, if the Tecfidera is more effective than the other ones that are out there, it's like throwing out a bigger net, and you're going to get, you know, more results with a bigger net. And I thought, well, that's cool. I'm cool with that. And so my next appointment is in December, so I'll give whoever's interested an update in December. She says we're going to do a lab, because I guess it affects the white blood cell count, you know, and you know, actually after she said that, I had like a ingrown toenail that got infected, and I usually don't have problems like that. I'm thinking, well, maybe my white blood cells, my immune system's already being depressed a little bit, even though I heard that wasn't supposed to do that. So I'm kind of, you know, just throwing it out there for you. And the thing, if you're starting or considering starting it, I've had problems with MS with my bowels lately, you know, and I tried Citracel. You know, it's like it makes the stools a little harder, and just have to learn how to manage our symptoms. And there is a whole bunch of them, you know that. And the other last thing that I would like to encourage people is to do yoga. Really, yoga has helped. Yeah, I couldn't tell you how much yoga has helped. I'm gonna back up here so you can see that. I'm not kidding. I still got a little bit of muscle tone in my body, and I attribute that to yoga. It helps me. It helps my mind, my body, and my spirit. I'm all about yoga. And there's a lady out there who does yoga for arthritis, and I think that's a really good. Her name is Carpi, I think. I think that's a really good film, because she really empathizes with people. She knows that it's a slow and there's painful process. You know, there's a lot of yoga tapes out there, and then you got these primo athletes just doing all these yoga. It's kind of funny, man. You just look at it and get an idea. But anyway, I'm all about giving back. Life has been really good for me, so I hope this helps somebody. Have a great day. We're in California, and we're fortunate. Sun's out. It's going to be a nice day. Take care.